Hello everybody, wherever you are in the world, I hope you're having a great weekend. If you were trading Forex last week, well, it was pretty quiet. There were a couple of things that made some crazy moves, and we'll have a look at those shortly. But if you're expecting quietness, okay, don't be trading this next upcoming week because it's going to be a super exciting week. This second week of June 2023. So let's jump in and have a look and see what's coming up. Hello everybody, this is Rick Ray from rickrayfx.com/profile. That's my website you see on the screen there, where you can go to find out more about me and more about Forex trading. So here we are for another week of weekly analysis starting the 12th of June 2023. And as always, we will have a look at the fundamental high impact news that's coming up that we need to be aware of. And we'll also look at the profit and loss from the trades that I shared with you last week, and of course the new trade setups, the trades that I will be taking, the pending orders that I have set in place, the trades that I have planned. And remember, these are the trades that I will be taking. This is my perspective on how I see the market happening. I'm not suggesting or recommending that you take the same trades. This is not financial advice. You can take these trades if you want, but it's up to you to manage your own account and to use good risk management. So starting off, we have, as I said, a lot of high impact news. It's going to be a wild and exciting week, and I hope you're ready for it. Some really exciting stuff coming up this week. So let's jump in and have a look at the calendar, forexfactory.com, and see what we've got coming up. I had to zoom out on the screen so that I could get it all on one page. And here we go. Nothing on Monday. All right. Tuesday, we have the CPI data for the U.S. economy, and that's always a market mover. And then on Wednesday, we have some news. Wednesday night, late night, 1 a.m. Wednesday night, or 1 a.m. Thursday morning if you're in Asia. These are Asian times, remember, that you see on the screen here. Be sure and check forexfactory.com for your local time zones. So Wednesday night, 1 a.m., Thursday morning, 1 a.m. here in Asia, we have the FOMC. Okay, that's the Federal Reserve of the United States is expected to not increase the interest rate. Well, we'll just see if that's what the actual results are going to be. We won't know until the time, but it's going to be a market mover. And then on Thursday, later in the day, we have the European economy will be supposedly forecast to raise the interest rate 25 basis points. And as you all know, the Eurozone just went into a recession. And then later in Thursday, we have some more news on the U.S. economy. That's the unemployment claims, which comes every Thursday on a weekly basis. And then on Friday, as always, the Japanese yen Central Bank of Japan, their news is always tentative. They never give us the time that they're going to announce something. But this is regarding the interest rate, okay, their monetary policy statement. So that could be a big mover on the Japanese yen currencies. So lots of high impact news coming up this week. Be sure and check forexfactory.com for your local time zones and be aware of all of these news items. What do we have for the profit and loss from last week's trades? Well, let's have a look and see what happened. First of all, on gold, yes, it was a crazy week. Big moves down and big moves up. But the sell limit, which I shared with you last week at 1958 to 1960, did execute, all right, on Monday, and then gold moved up. But if you were aware of the resistance zone in 1970, it never got past that, so it came crashing back down on Wednesday, and we were able to cash in with 100 pips. And then on Thursday, on Thursday, it moved back up, heading towards that resistance zone again of 1970, got up to 1972 and a little bit, and then came back down towards our original entry point in the close of the session on Friday. But 190 pips on Wednesday if you were taking that pending order that I had on gold, entry point of 1958 to 1960. And then the Euro US executed on Thursday, okay, a sell limit, and it went straight up, okay, didn't come back down to give us any profit, but it did close very close to the entry point on Friday with the close of the US session. So I recommend that you close this trade. If you still have it open, close this trade, and I will share a new trade setup, a new pending order that I have on the Euro US. The pound New Zealand, if you remember, I told you to use a small lot size because I was not clear, not 100% clear on the direction, but we did manage on Wednesday that the sell limit executed at 2.0585 and open, went into a little bit of a loss, and then the next day on Thursday came crashing down and gave us 100 pips profit. And then in the same session, same day, turned around and went back up. Okay, but if you were nimble in watching your charts, you could have taken another entry point at that same spot, all right, and cashed in for another 100 pips. It came down exactly to where it did on Thursday. It came back to that point on Friday before going back up, and now it's started back down again. So 100 pips on the pound New Zealand trade. The odd US sell limit, okay, this was very short. You really had to be watching the charts if you got anything on this one, but it did open on Monday and then came down late in the session on Monday, and then on Tuesday finally gave us a maximum of 20 pips before deciding to do a complete U-turn and go the wrong direction. The New Zealand US did give us a good trade, okay, 63 pips. That one opened on Tuesday and then came down Tuesday and went up a little bit on Wednesday, then came back down, give us a total of 63 pips at the close of the US session on Wednesday. And the pound USD was neutral, so no trade on that one. The USD CAD sell limit never even got close to our entry point, and same with the Euro CAD sell limit, which I shared with you, never got close to our entry point, so there was no trade open on that one. So what do we have for this upcoming week? Well, the new trade setups. Gold, okay, I know some of you will be disappointed in my analysis here, or most of you might be disappointed actually, because I know everybody loves to trade gold. I'm not going to take a trade on gold. I'm going to wait for the news. All this high impact news, the FOMC coming out midweek, need to be very, very cautious. As you see, there's a lot of indecision with gold going make a big crash down on Wednesday and then a big move up on Thursday and then pretty neutral on Friday. A lot of indecision. You see all of these doji candles here, the long-legged doji, another long-legged doji, and a lot of indecision with gold. So I'm waiting to see what the FOMC statement is going to give us, and then maybe midweek be able to take some kind of a trade on gold. But for me, no trade on gold. I'm going to stand back and just wait and see what happens. With the Euro US is neutral on my long-term chart. You can see that big move up we had on Thursday and then a right back down to where it started on Friday. So it's neutral for me, no trade when I have a neutral indication. Pound New Zealand, I have another sell limit. This one enter at the blue line here at 2.0540. So it needs to make a slight correction, come back up and hit our resistance there at 2.0540, and then we'll have a sell trade open. The odd US, a buy limit. Okay, let that one make a minor correction back down to our support level here. This blue line you see, the entry point 0.6690. The odd US, a buy limit. And the New Zealand US, a buy limit, needs to make a correction back down to here, our blue line here at 0.6100. And then the pound US, a buy limit also, needs to make a correction to 1.2530. A buy limit on the pound US, entry point 1.2530. The USD CAD, a sell limit as the US dollar continues to lose its shine. All right, so entry point, let that make a small correction back up to where it's been bouncing off of here at this blue line to 1.3360. And finally, the Euro CAD, a sell limit. It's been dropping for the last couple of weeks, and should continue its bearish move. So I have an entry point with this sell limit. Let it make a correction back up to this resistance zone here at 1.4415. Okay, that's it for my profit and loss review of last week and the new trade setups I have for this upcoming second week of June 2023. And again, a lot of people asking me about automated trading. Everybody is aware of AI and chat GPT and automation and EAs and all the things that are going automated. Well, you can have automated trading as well. And I've been doing automated trading actually for more than 5 years. And I've been very successful with it. So if you're interested in automated trading and you'd like to find out more, I do have a dedicated website for robot trading you can use on your forex accounts on your MT4 trading platform. Just go to https://prosperityrisingea.com for more information. Okay, thanks for being here. I hope you have a great trading week, and I'll see you again next time. Bye-bye.